It's one of those nights, you know. It's the kind of night where you really just can't quite sleep and you don't know why. It's been a long time since I've had a night like this. In high school, I used to think that I was a bit of an insomniac, and to some extent I was. But this is unusual. But something I've realized in the past. On nights that I don't sleep, one thing is also true. Although I may not be sleeping, I still dream. I think about the things I could be. I think about the things that I want to do. I think about the places that I want to go. I think about all of the things that I know I can do if I would just make myself set aside the time to do those things. I don't feel like going into the specifics today, and maybe that's so you as the viewer can kind of, if you're going through the same thing, don't worry about the details, because this is a generic concept of dreaming big. Because although, again, I'm not asleep, I do dream big. And I dream so much that I can see them as if they are reality before my eyes. Despite what my body, what my physical senses are telling me, I see these things to be true. I see, essentially, the future. Not as if I have some sort of crystal ball or anything, but I see what could be. And that's a very important thing. That's a very magical thing. That's a powerful thing. That which could be. Because the possibility, the outnumerable, just the outnumerable, is that even a word? The far extent of all the things that could be, the number of limitless possibilities, the things that could become to be true, and all of just everything you could do with this life is unfathomable to me. It is unimaginable. The things that I could do, the things that I haven't even ever thought about doing, that someday I may change my mind and realize that's an area that I want to work on in life. You know, in high school I used to tell people that the only thing that I hated more than sleep was the fact that my body can't survive without it. And I've learned the concepts that sleep is terribly, terribly important. Or wonderfully, wonderfully important. I don't know which way you want to go with that. But without sleep, we aren't able to function the way that we need to and able to achieve our goals. And when I would have difficulty sleeping, it's because I had these things that I wanted to do, and I would stay up late, trying getting a little more time to be able to achieve these things on my to-do list, my ever-increasing, never-ending to-do list. And what I would find is that I would become so tired, I would try and stay up, but I would not be able to have the energy to actually put forth any effort into the things that I wanted to do. Thus, I would end up losing more sleep and accomplishing less every single day. On top of that, according to some research that I've done, getting 6 hours of sleep a night is not enough. There was a study done actually on people. There was one group of people who got 8 hours of sleep a night and another group of people who did 6 hours of sleep a night. But what they found in the group of people who got 6 hours of sleep a night is that they were every day on the course of a week or two, or every day on the course of 2 weeks, their cognitive brain function abilities were becoming less and less. And the worst part was that they weren't even realizing that they were becoming less energetic and less, what can I say? Intellectual. Their cognitive brain functions were simply declining at a consistent and depreciating rate. So I don't know really what I'm saying here today, other than the fact that, I guess beside the fact that I'm not really being much entertaining for you, I am still going to be here vlogging because that is what I've decided to do, and that is something that I have desires and dreams to do, and ambitions to become a YouTuber, to be a YouTuber rather. I'm already a YouTuber. I guess I'll just leave you with this, simply that I want you to dream big. I want you to get an image of what you see yourself in the future and hold on to that thought. Hold on to that picture of you being in the place that you want to be. If where you are now is not where you want to be, then something has to change is what that means. And what I encourage you to do is look for that change. I encourage you to continue living, continue breathing, continue sleeping, and continue dreaming. Never, never stop dreaming, because dreaming is where reality comes from. Dreaming is where we find ourselves. And I think I've found myself. Let's work to make these dreams reality. You and I, let's do this. I think that we can. You and me, together, a team. Let's do it.